You guys ready?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So, hello, feathered friends. Welcome to the FPVR podcast. I'm joined here by Avandaria and Zake Senpai.
Hi.
And as I've said before, this is a show where you control the narrative, we control the flow. So, if you ever have topics if we ever run out of topics, you can take control of that by putting it in the chat, and then we'll go off on the tangent based off of your topic. So right now, go ahead and introduce yourselves, starting with Av.
Okay. Hello, I'm Av. Full name Avandaria, but you can call me Av or Avin, whichever you prefer. I stream a variety of games on Twitch. I like puzzle games a lot, but I feel like I play a bunch of random different games depending on what I'm feeling. I stream with my lizard Atlas. He's a Tegu. He's very cute. Sometimes we have Tegu cam on stream. That's always fun. And I've only been streaming for like 4.5 months. About. Yeah. That's me.
Cool. Okay, Zake.
Okay. Hi, I'm Zake Senpai. You can do Zake Senpai, or some people occasionally call me Emperor, which is kind of cute. I stream mostly strategy-based games, like trading card games or like Civilization, that kind of stuff. I've only been streaming for about 3 months here. Now that I actually found an avatar I like, not an old one, and I don't know. I don't have a cute lizard or anything like that, but you can
You're
watch me on
penguin
stream.
boy.
Yeah, there you go. You gotta get a live penguin.
Yeah, live cam of a penguin.
Yeah. And the heat I live in, no way.
All right. So, I think without further ado, let's get into some of the questions we have on Twitter.
Fun.
So, Beanie asked quite a few questions, actually. So, on Twitter...
Beanie as in boom, right? I'm pretty
No,
sure. I just
Beanie
gotta
as
make sure
in...
it's not Mooney's.
It's Mooney's wife.
Are you sure?
Or is it...
Because
Oh,
boom,
Beanie Boomy?
boom and Beanie, have like
Yeah.
the same like kind of name. So
Same name.
Beanie Boomy is boom.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's
So
her
yeah, it's
birthday
Boom.
too, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Mooney
Boom.
and different, another wife.
Yeah.
So Beanie asked, or Boom Mommy asked on Twitter, what other VTuber would be your dream collab? Go ahead and each of you.
Ooh. That's a strange question because I feel like there's not many like big VTubers I really watch or like know a lot about.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know like too many. Especially ones I would vibe with. Like I don't know who I would vibe with well.
Yeah.
That's a weird question. Do you have one, Zake?
Again, I don't really watch any like really huge VTubers, so I can't really be like, there's a dream one. I mean, there's people I want stream with. Like I finally streamed with Zephyr after like months, so that was one. But like, I guess none of it's really like, it's a dream, right? Like I want to stream. I met a new person named Atomic Shaman, who's really cool. They play Pokemon and they're like into Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. So I think that would be a cool person to stream with. And then Yoshibi, I still want to stream with one of the days when I actually ask him without being afraid.
Cute.
Watch
Sorry
Yoshibi.
for my own
Just
sister, but
it would have been really funny if
Yeah,
Yoshibi
chat.
popped in the chat and just like, I'll do it.
Do it. Yeah.
someone will send him the clip and be like, Ash should restart too, because that's my own sister, but she hates me.
I would
so-
love to do like an official collab with them because I've been on their stream. We played Among Us before.
Yeah, that was a long
and I think
time
I did
ago.
a Fall Guys with them, but that was before I started like actually streaming myself. I just knew I was doing it, so I was setting up, and then I
Yeah.
was like on their stream. Yeah.
They're getting
That was fun,
too
though.
big and busy, so it's hard to get a hold of them.
Yeah,
That's okay.
that's the downfall of of making it, because you get to the dilemma. You don't want to leave your friends behind, but
Yeah.
you're still going to keep in touch. Just if you want to really
Well,
make
especially
it further.
with streamers like that, because we know them like IRL, so
Yeah.
it's not like they can get away from us.
Yeah, we hang out with
right?
them in real life, so it's not.
Yeah.
But I get it.
Yeah.
It's like a busy schedule thing. But I think it was
Yeah.
cool to play. Like Ash and I, growing up, played a lot of Kirby, so I think it'd be cool to play like a Kirby game together. Or
That'd
something.
be cute.
Yeah. All right. So, Boom also asked on Twitter, "Is there a game you would really want to stream that you haven't yet?"
Ooh.
Hmm.
Not. I can't say really anything that's like big. I think it'd be fun to play like a horror game in VR, but also not because
You?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm deadly
Sorry.
terrified of like everything, like Halloween Horror Nights, that kind of stuff. Like I cannot do it. I hate scary things.
Mhm.
So I think it'd be a trip and people would have a fun time watching. So like if I can have like a doctor stand next to me, so when I get a heart attack, they can bring me back. Maybe.
No. You have
That's
to
what
play
Av's for.
the
That's what
Cry
Av's
of Fear
for.
multiplayer.
Ugh, no way. That game's VR too, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know, but I feel like it's a good starter for you because you play
Yeah,
with
I-
friends, you're not alone.
I like scary Yeah, I like scary movies and stuff. I just don't like scary stuff.
Oh, that's with me. Like I love creepy things. I love like going to the horror parks and stuff like that for Halloween. But playing a game when you're put in control,
My favorite,
scary.
Yeah.
my favorite horror movie franchise is Saw, and
those are great.
yeah, and like you could ask my dad and my mom. When I was a kid, I loved watching horror movies. I wasn't I wasn't too bothered by it. But horror games, because it just like makes you forget that you're not there for a moment. It makes
Yeah.
it makes you
Yeah,
think
yeah, I
it's real
get
for a
that.
moment.
hmm
That's what makes
See, growing
horror
up, I
games.
was. Oh
Right.
yeah, growing up, I was the complete opposite. I was a baby, completely scared of like any little like scary thing. It didn't even have to be super scary. Like my stepbrother would torture me with like this little skeleton. He would sit outside his door, and like just that scared me. But growing up, like I love horror way much more now, and it's not like scary, except for like playing the games.
Oh, Mooney, thanks for the raid.
Mooney?
What happened to my what happened to my notification? Where's the notification? Give me a
Oh
sec.
no,
You're
Mooney, you
gonna-
were collabing, right? How was that?
Who was he?
I forget. Yeah, he was collabing with someone.
Morning,
I forget what you were playing
Vietnam.
though.
Hey, this is not a test. This is rock and roll. There we go. Mooney, what's up? Go ahead and give yourself a shout out, Mooney.
Yeah,
My hands don't look normal. Someone's got a finger gun the entire time.
finger gun.
Yeah, I saw you were playing Binding of Isaac. Keep in mind we are on latency for stream, so whatever I say, they
Okay.
will they won't receive it for like 30 seconds or so.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mooney, whenever you hear it, go ahead and give yourself a shout out. Let's see here. And while we're waiting for that, is there so you guys both said horror games. You wanted to stream horror games.
So much chaos.
Possibly,
can't
I
even
would like
find
to
you.
do like because so I did Cry of Fear, which is like my
I can
first
come from the wall
really
front,
like
yeah.
horror
watching.
game. I
Alright,
mean,
ready?
like for myself, and also like first one I streamed. I would love to do like a bigger,
What the
like
dude?
newer one.
Why did you do that?
Hold on a second.
That'd be
So you
fun.
just
Like a long one.
disappeared.
Yeah.
The clip was going off. There we go.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. All right. Keep going. It's done now.
Oh yeah. So like Cry of Fear, like that was a good, like, I feel classic, like at least that's what I was told. It's a good classic to play, but I'd like to do like a long story based horror game or something, or maybe even like a newer, more scarier one where the graphics are terrifying.
Resident Evil.
Yeah,
I
it's not VR, the new one?
could.
Yep.
The new one?
Yeah, Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, let's get it.
I was
this
watching
Saturday.
I was watching a friend play last night. He was playing on stream, and it didn't look too bad where he was. Like, not too scary, but also I was just watching it. I wasn't actually playing it, so
Oh,
I'm sure it gets
Av's
worse.
Av's other model, the skirt would
We had a
actually the skirt would actually
wardrobe
lift
malfunction.
up would actually lift up while she sat down. So we didn't want
Yeah.
that showing on stream.
Yeah, we had a wardrobe malfunction. But I'm still green, so it works.
Yep.
The closest I got.
Whoa. Boomy, boom, mommy. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to
Boom
the
is
respect.
here.
Hi.
Happy
Hey, Boom.
birthday, Boom!
Yeah, happy birthday. Oh, and Kilgoris, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the respect. All right, so next question. Boom also asked on Twitter, if you had an unlimited budget for a new model, what artist would you ask for a commission?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean, I kind of just got I'm getting a model now that's coming out like next month. That's kind of by like the one artist I've been following forever. So I guess it would have been
Yeah.
Milo, but I just got that. Unlimited budget though. That's hard. Cause like,
Yeah.
I guess
I'm
I guess
thinking
you could
because, like,
I would go to Disney and say, hey, who you got for me?
I'm in like terms of like different types of models. I think the models that I've seen lately that are more like they're 3D, but they have really amazing face tracking. I think those models are really cool.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head like an
Yeah.
artist that does them right now because
I think you know what you're talking about.
I'm sure I have it saved somewhere. Cause it's
I like
just
the-
it's very neat.
Yeah. I like the 2D.
'Cause they're very
I don't know. I'm a
expressive.
bigger fan. Yeah, I'm a bigger fan of 2D though. I kind of like the.
I think I
3D
like
kind of has like
Yeah.
a little bit of an uncanny.
the 2D better because they're more cute.
Yeah. It's more cute.
yeah,
You're
the-
able to like get along and create and kind of have your waifu husbando kind of thing. 3D to me is kind of
Yeah.
like uncanny sometimes.
Yeah, because
Mhm.
in my mind, my 3D model doesn't look that great, and 3D models are harder to make.
Oh
than,
yeah.
than
There's
2D.
Recently I feel like this artist came into like more light because of Anthony Padilla. But the Art Gun, I think that's his Twitter handle. He does
Nice.
amazing work. I mean, it's very, very expensive, but
Is he a
it's
VTuber?
pretty impressive. No, he's just an artist.
Oh,
So,
I thought Anthony Padilla was VTubing.
Oh no. Okay, so Anthony Padilla is a YouTuber, and he
Why not? Yeah, Smosh, right?
yeah, he's from Smosh, but recently, within the past like few years, he does these interview type episodes where he spends a day with blank. Like he spent a day with VTubers, so he had like Iron Mouse on there, and I can't even remember who
Oh,
else was
cool.
on there. But the surprise for the show was that Anthony got a 2D model,
cute.
and it was made by the Art Gun, and it was like super quality, and like all the expressions and different like hotkeys he probably had
Yeah.
on it were very, very nice. And then I think also I think the Art Gun again is making Iron Mouse's new like a new version of her
Wow.
model, but they're very like high
There's-
quality, very expensive.
There's
Yeah.
this guy on YouTube I watch sometimes. I couldn't tell you his name. It's like some blonde hair guy. He's like super like American guy that lives in Japan, and he has a thing called 10, $100, and $1,000 challenge. And he did a VTube when we got a model for $10, $100, and $1,000. So I thought that was cool. So it's kind of funny to see like just how much money like affects your art.
Mooney,
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mooney says Iron Mouse, Zentrea, and Meanest for sure.
Oh yeah, they were the ones that were on his show. Yeah, Zentrea
Oh,
was
it's
there,
funny
that's
'cause-
right. And Nanners.
And hi, Biggie.
Is it Nanners or Nyanners?
I don't know. I don't watch them.
I don't know.
It's funny because she used to just
I don't
make
know.
funny videos with her
Yeah.
like high-pitched voice. She would sing like rap songs, and now I guess she VTubes now. Everyone's like, she's really popular. How do you not know? I'm like, because I knew her like when she was on YouTube making funny music videos.
Yeah.
I didn't even know she started streaming.
Yeah. Let's see here. Hi, Biggie. What's up? And Boom says Iron Mouse actually showed her new model off already. And it's so cute.
It's like a more like it's cute and it's like a more mature version like looking.
Yeah.
Like it's not as like cute. It's cutesy, but it's not like as
I don't know
cutesy.
who
It's
that
definitely
is,
I think
so.
more mature looking.
Let's see, like I've actually talked to Chaos about a commission. I'm just waiting for her to finish the one that she's currently working on, so that way I can give her the
Yeah.
first payment.
I remember she was looking to do commissions for a while. Well, she already got her computer, but I imagine she still is. Gives her something to do. It's a job she's good at.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a good way to make money. And
Oh,
her
yeah.
model, that's what I use now is her model. Like I'm upgrading, but like I love her model. The only reason I'm upgrading is because the person I found's art style is like very me. But,
yeah.
her
Chaos
art's
has
awesome.
done a few art pieces for me and has
Yeah.
done my model.
Oh yeah,
I mean, I
her
commissioned her
art's-
for them. Yeah.
Yeah, her art's very cute. See, which I
Yeah.
like. So it's good. I just wanted to be a little more.
Yeah.
grainy.
See, because the reason why I am going to her, because she would definitely help with a good starter model. Because
Oh yeah.
and also it's a very good price that she's offering. She's not overselling it or
That's-
underselling it.
That's what I'm saying about. That's the best thing about Chaos's models. And like, I don't know that. I hope that doesn't sound mean, but like, her art's really good and it's really cute and stuff. But it is what it's priced. She charges such a good price for people to get into VTubing. Like, she's not gonna draw a $1,000 model and spend like a million years on it, like making it. But like, if somebody's getting into VTubing, I'm immediately like, go to Chaos. She does really, because her prices are so low. Like, I'm surprised she charges how low
Yeah.
she does.
And if you can imagine too, when Restart first started their thing, she made both of their models in like a week
Yeah.
or maybe even less. Like
her,
it was
her
really
art's really
quick.
good. And like, I don't know. I'm surprised she doesn't just put out more commissions more. I mean, that's a good way to make a lot of money.
So we got one more question on Twitter, and then we'll move on to questions on Twitch. So Azuki asked on Twitter. Oh gosh. Okay. This is a joke question. Who's my dad?
Hazuki, we can talk about this in private.
All right. So, no, and then he goes on to say, actually, what's your guys' goal in this VTuber path?
Ooh. Would you like to start or me?
You can go first.
I'm sorry, Azuki.
What do you say?
You put the Zake embarrassed emote.
Oh. Okay. To answer the question, I'm gonna start kind of where like how I got into it.
All right. Which was Mooney's question,
and-
actually.
Yeah, mostly it's yeah, and I mean it's mostly because friends around me were getting into it. So like Restart at the time, I think I like found it through them. They were getting together to start doing it, and you know, it sounded cool. Like I was like, oh, this sounds fun, but like I'm a very shy person in real life, and it sounded like a really scary venture. But I told myself like starting around that time that I was gonna start doing things that scared me, and So streaming was something that scared me, but it was also sounded exciting and fun to do. And so I hopped on with all our friends around us who were starting it. So I'm like, let's just do it. I have like the supportive system around me to start it, and I have the resources because we're all kind of starting at the same time.
Yeah.
And so I went for it, and doing it, I fell in love with it, and I've gained more confidence in myself, I feel like, and I'm not as shy, at least not online. Like, I can still be shy in person because it's a different feeling, but it definitely made me less shy of a person, and it's really weird to see that change, because I'm sure, Zake, you've probably seen, like, some sort of change
I mean, even
since I've started. Yeah. So to like go from there of like goals, when I started, I really didn't have any goals. It was something I wanted to push myself to do because it scared me, and I just wanted to kind of do it and try it out and see if it's something I liked. And I would say now, goal-wise, I just want to keep doing it, even if I'm doing it for like, I don't know, my 8 to 10 viewers that are in chat and they're having fun, and seeing people in chat that stick around for a long period of time and interact with you all the time, it's a great feeling. Even though I don't know them in real life, it's fun to talk to you guys and interact.
Yeah.
And I just want to keep doing what I'm doing now and slowly improve where I can and learn different things. I don't really want to say I have a huge end goal or anything, but I just want to keep doing what I'm doing.
I get it.
I think that's my answer.
All right. And Zake, go ahead.
Okay. We kind of got into it around the same time. So when Ash of Restar started it, she used to watch videos all the time, and I thought that was really cool. So I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I just wanted to play Vanguard because I have my friend Rob, who's Duel Links meta on Twitch, and he's a big guy, like thousands of people watching him. And he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'm like, that looks like fun. So I was like, I'll do that for Vanguard. So when I started, I had an old model, which is just my favorite card in the game. And I did maybe about 2 months on that, and I was like, yeah, I want my own thing. So then I got my new thing, which Chaos came up with my idea. I'm like, this is what I want. This is like the hat. There's a character named Hanako from a show called Toilet-Bound, and I like his outfit, and I like outfits like that. So I was like, here's a general outfit of it. Like, I want something like that. And she, like, beyond my expectations of what I thought was getting. And I like loved my design so much in like every way. Like even the ponytail was in the original plan, and like she added that, and that's like one of my favorite things now. Just all these little things I didn't think about. So then so anyway, I got into that, but I don't really have any goals. It's just I kind of do it for fun. And like Av said, like even though there's like the other day I had like the same 14 people there for like 5 hours just watching me play Vanguard and talking about stupid stuff. I'm not serious. Like I could use like Twitter more, or I could post, or I could just comment or try to connect to people, but like I just kind of do it for fun. I don't really have an end goal. I want to one day, I think it'd be cool, and this is like an idea, and this is like very, very long from now, but I would want to do like $1,000 thing where it's like it'd be an overtime challenge, but it's like if I raise $1,000 and there's like a big penguin charity, obviously you can't give them the full 1,000 because taxes and a bunch of other bullshit
Yeah.
I have to look into, but I would like think it'd be cool to do like $1,000 charity, and it'd be like, and then you'd be like, we all did something together. So like that's really my only goal right now, but it's not. I'm kind of just doing it for fun, and I like it, and it's kind of cool because it like got me out there to like I don't really have an issue like making friends. Like I go to a like card shop to play TCGs all the time, but like it's kind of cool just to connect to different people than just inside of your area. And that's why I like a lot of cool people I talk to, which I feel bad because some streamers are like, hey, I like your blah blah blah, and I'll be like, oh, you like card games, blah 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 blah, and I'll go like my friend Atomic Shaman and that I'll be like, oh, Yu-Gi-Oh, tell me about this and this, and I'm like, I hope I'm not scaring them, but I'm I'm so excited because I'm meeting so many new people that are just outside of my city.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, that's the thing with like Yoshibi and stuff like that. I'll be like, oh, hey, but do you like this? Do you like this? And I'm like, okay. So it's kind of neat. Like I guess goals is just like it makes me more expressive. It's made me happier, and like, even personal life stuff affects. I mean that's how Av is too in personal life. She's opened up so much since she's started doing it.
Yeah. See, even the chat is agreeing. Like, Boom says, I surely have seen a lot more confidence in Av, for sure. And then Hazuki goes, oh, never mind. That's not it. Moon then goes, oh, for sure, Boom. I remember when I first started watching Av, and from then to now is a huge change. Av and Zake are great streamers and very entertaining to watch.
No.
That's good because I feel like in my streams, like my streams are inappropriate, which kind of sucks. Like it's not like there's inappropriate, but like I'm just really bad, and like I'll just scream like "fuck" like all the time, and like I can't help it. But it's like just I work in a very job with a bunch of other guys that are like, and it's just everybody's just like curses, so I'm like used to it. But like it's funny because people will join. Also, is there a language restriction to this?
No, just don't be just don't be excessive with the cursing. You can curse, just don't be excessive with it.
Okay. No, but I'll just be like, I'll just sit there and like something happens. It's like it'll be quiet in stream, and I'll be like, "F my ass," and then everyone in the comments are like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "It's not a tick. It's just like I always have a joke."
It's your
like,
quirk.
Yeah, I was that or dad. That's another one. I'll be like, "What's up, dad?" And everybody's like, "Why are you calling me that?" I'm like, "It's a joke I've had with my friends since high school that we still to this day do." There's a character in Buddy Fight that says Daddy-O all the time, so like my friends and I are always just like, "What's up, Daddy-O?" So like everyone's always confused. Why am I dad? I'm like, you just are.
Yep.
That's one of my favorite things about you when I watch you, Zake, because like you always have these funny phrases when you're pissed off.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it just makes me.
My friends always get a kick about it.
Yeah, it just makes me laugh every time you get mad. But no, it's probably not a good thing to laugh at someone that gets mad. But
no, but it is. A lot of people find it hilarious, and that's why it's like I don't really get truly. So there is a thing that my best friend and I like just. I don't know where it came from, but we've done it for years and years. But like we play trading card games, and like if we misplay or play the wrong card at the wrong time, we go, "Ah, God, I'm gay." So like. We'll just do that, and it's funny because we'll be at regionals and like I'll misplay and I'm like, God damn it, I'm gay, and my opponent will just look at me and be like, congratulations, I guess. Like, and we're like, and I have to explain to him it's like just a tick.
Mooney, do you really want me to? Mooney, do you really want me to bring that up? Pummel Party.
Oh yeah. Okay, that game is bullshit though.
Rigged.
Like, I think next time we do it, we need to do it with a mod, or I think it's. I mean, if we did every man for themselves, it'd be fun too. The only issue with not having a mod is it's so easy to cheat in it, like or like abuse the system.
Mario Party now allows you to play Mario Party mode online.
No, I can't. I hate those games. I can't stand those games.
It's entertaining to watch you though.
Because you do much, but like, yeah, I can't stand lucky stuff. I mean, I play Vanguard and stuff, right? So it's luck. But like dice things like that, I can't stand. It's like Home Party's fun though. I like that one because you have items and you can kind of like control strategy. Mario Party, it's just like, ooh, all right, I got a 2, so I lose. My opponent's like, oh, 3 stars on this space. And I'm like, yep.
I get it. I don't know. It's just like I grew up with Mario Party because I remember like I've played it on the N64. Actually, I still have Mario Party 3 on N64, and I also played. I actually played every single Mario Party game except for the one on the 3DS. And it's just like, the joy of playing a board game,
Yeah, I get that.
Because I love board games.
I'd rather play like Monopoly.
It's interesting because I love board games, but like as a kid, I never really played Mario Party that much.
Yeah.
So this is a weird thing to like, I guess, gloat about, but like I'm a good I'm a good Monopoly player. That's like the one claim to fame in board games. So my dad and I are way too competitive. So like we'll literally sit there for 3 days being like, here's $12 for your space, and then pass go and get 200 and hope. Like we'll play till there's no ends. And the issue with like Monopoly is people will be like, oh, I'll give you this yellow card for my last orange, and then they both get a Monopoly, which sucks because that makes people lose. But like we'll literally just have one of each color, and we're like, I'll stay here till you give up. So we used to play like we come home from school, eat dinner at 5, play till like 10, and like have a 3-day straight Monopoly game. Because we're like, and my sister and stepmom would be like, all right, I'm done. Day 1, they'd be like, you guys can split it, we're done.
That
like,
was my mom with Risk.
Game, but I'm back.
That was my mom with Risk.
We had we had to set ground rules, but like we'll play with my friends, and we're like, this is gonna be like a multi-week event because we're all too competitive in Monopoly. So we'll be like, all right, so we'll lose, and we're like, fine, I'll trade you all this for $1, and they'll be like, why are you doing that? And it's like, because I want him to lose and I want him to win. Which is like my best friend Evan and I, we cannot play any like. Have you ever played like EDH and Magic?
Oh yes.
Like any of those like ones? Yeah, it's a 4-man. He'll like swing 1 damage at me with like some little bird thing, and I said, "All right, I see how it is." I'm like, I'm not winning this game, but play my hand out and like kill myself and kill him, and I'm like, you didn't win. You attacked me with a little bird.
I always get the mentality where like if I'm gonna go down, I'm taking someone with me.
Yeah, so like an EDH is such a game where like it doesn't matter and you have to attack somebody. So if somebody does it, I'm like, all right, well you're dead.
Yep.
And that's why we're always on. Every time we play with our friends, like big groups of like 8 or something like that, we're like, okay, Evan and Zake have to be on a team because they cannot not be on a team.
I always like playing two-headed dragon mode.
Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, so this is the part where we start turning to you guys on Twitch. So if you guys got more questions, go ahead and lay it on them. Don't hold back. Just keep it professional and no politics, please. Unless it's factual
While
politics.
we're waiting, Seth, can I ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead.
Why are you?
I want to ask, like, where you got the idea, or like how you started coming up with like doing an interview in VR chat, because I think that's a really cool idea.
So it wasn't originally my idea per se. It's just I was the one who stuck with it. So I have a friend, Blood Raz, who I drink with every now and then here on VR chat, and he goes like, you know, I don't know why, but I feel like I want to start a podcast. Hey, and I go, hey, maybe I could join you. And he goes, VR chat podcast. And I've actually been wanting to run a podcast for a while. It's just like, I hadn't built up the confidence to do so. And we did a few things where it was just us talking about random stuff, but we kept running out of ideas. So it's like, I did some research, and turns out that you get more results when you're interviewing people, because you're less likely to run out of topics if it's an interview.
Yeah.
And
you always have a new person, so there's like endless things you could talk about.
Yeah, and so I then made the goal of creating a podcast where I interview small artists to help them gain a bigger audience, or give their current fan base a better understanding of themselves.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that, because I feel like a lot of times when you stream, you don't like have enough time to like go into personal stuff. Like you'll tell stories, but like it's not like you really like are like, what is this about this person? Unless somebody asks, which people usually don't do anyway.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're not gonna take like an hour to talk about yourself every stream for new people to learn. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And no problem, Mooney. Thank you for joining, and thanks for the lurk.
Bye, Mooney.
All right. So Boom asks on Twitch, any dream vacation spots?
Ooh. I think
I would love to go. Yeah, I would love to go to Japan. I just want to go like out of the country. I've been to some places in Europe, but I'd love to go like to, I don't know, to like Ireland. I would love to go there. Definitely Japan.
That'd be a cool one, yeah.
Yeah, I know Zake's a huge history guy, and
I know there's some like
I know there's some history, like historical places you'd love to
Yeah,
travel to, and,
there-
and I think seeing those would be really cool.
There's So there's some. What are my hands doing? There's some places I'd like to do. I think something that's cool, and like everyone's like, why? Is you can like get a reservation to like get a hazmat suit rental from like a company, and you can like walk through Chernobyl. And I think that's like one of the like how cool would that be? Like, if you
Ooh,
look at
yeah,
pictures
that-
of, like Chernobyl online, you see like all like just like the pools, like how abandoned theme parks and stuff. I think that's cool. So that's
That
one
would
of
be
them.
cool.
Like D-Day Beach, I like to see. Japan would be cool because obviously, I mean, look at me. But stuff like that. There's another one I won't go into. That'd be pretty cool. I wouldn't pretty cool, but like it's like a pay respects kind of thing. It'd be pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a big World War II history nerd. So like that's. I mean, I went to school for American history, so I'm about 4 years into that. But like you kind of pick like eras. So like Roman and World War II were like my two things that I'm.
Yeah.
I guess strong suit.
See, like I don't find anything wrong with people like taking the time to study World War II or basing stuff off of World War II when it comes to fictional stories. I just feel that World War II is fantasized way too much.
Yeah, I see. My thing, it's more of just like I like it because that's when technology started. Like,
Yeah,
that was the age of all technology that we know today. Like that was the prereq.
Yep. And
And
like
they were just thinking of the weirdest shit. Like
yeah, because that's part of the reason why like one of the stories that I am writing, I want it based in World War One, because there's also plenty of events, very major historical events that happened during World War One. For example, my
World War
favorite
One's cool.
is the Christmas Truce of 1914, because it
That
showed
one's cool. Yeah.
because it showed just how possible it is for everyone to get along even in such a dark time.
Did you ever hear about like the after effects of that? Like when they had to get them to start fighting again, there was like a lot of trenches where people were like, "I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done. Like this war is pointless and stupid."
Yeah, a lot of people were
And
either getting
so, like,
court-martialed.
higher-ups would threaten to like, yeah, court-martial to threaten to kill them, and sometimes they would go like out into the field and shoot at their own soldiers. That would make it look like they were attacking again, so they could trick them into being like, "Oh, they're attacking. Like, get them."
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. World War One's interesting as well because it's like that was the ends of, I guess I would say the like the sword and horse kind of era.
Yeah.
Because like you had some countries that still were like on horseback with like musketish kind of stuff. Like, and that was
Yeah.
like the first thing where everyone's like, okay, we have to use like modern weapons now. But I mean, World War II is just interesting. Like, there's infinite like stuff that happened
Yeah.
during those like
Though-
4 or 5 years.
World War II is also where we saw Japan's most shocking atrocities. Because I'm
It's-
not sure if you know the rape of Neijing.
Yeah, stuff like that's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Some people
that's like
some people say that it was actually worse than the Holocaust because it was longer, it lasted longer, and two, there was just so much stuff that was not recorded
yeah.
or been able to
A big
document.
reason, yeah, that's a big reason why I'm such a history nerd. Like in my chat, I have a thing where like you can redeem a history fact, and I like people to learn about history is because like as much as like some people find it boring or some people are like, oh, all this fucked up stuff happened, all stuff like that. It's very my personal view is it's very important to like study and remember that stuff so it doesn't happen again. So I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of times people just want to ignore that it happened, and I'm like, but if you ignore it, then people
You're bound to
their
repeat it.
mistakes, which
Yep.
is which not going into it too much. That's what's going on right. in North Korea when they're like the numbers are almost double like what the Holocaust was, and we're ignoring it because people aren't, people aren't informed enough on it. So
Yeah.
that's why it's important to share those stories. The humanity, the reason why we're not monkeys like with spears and eating bananas and stuff is because we record our history. So
Yeah.
recording history is the best way to make a future.
All right. So, Hazuki asks on Twitch, any embarrassing stories y'all can comfortably tell?
I get that question like here and there, and it's not like obviously here, but like in real life or something like that. That's one of those questions that's like I don't really have anything I can think of, right?
Yeah.
Like unless I was a little kid and I like pissed myself, but like you're like 5.
Better
right?
you just
Like,
you don't remember, like you
Yeah.
push it out of your brain. You're like, nope.
my entire 12 to 15 year of my life when I was a big weeb and I liked Soul Eater and Hetalia. I guess all of that is cringe and embarrassing.
What about you, Ev? You got
Yeah, I
anything?
can't really think of anything.
Yeah.
Not that I can think of.
There's a lot of stories that I can
I
tell,
feel like
but some of them I actually legally have to keep confidential.
no.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I feel like myself, like in real life, I'm a very not safe person, but like I overthink everything before I do it, so nothing like that happens. Like
Yeah.
it's not paranoia. Like I don't think it's paranoia, but it's like I'm very meticulous about everything like that I like would say or actions that I do. So I can't think of anything that was like very embarrassing that I just kind of went and did without thinking.
There's quite a few things that I will do that will embarrass myself because I will like do stuff without thinking a bunch of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the story that I have that embarrasses me the most is that I can tell is so before the pandemic I used to work under event security. So I would work at concerts, football games, soccer games, and there was in 2019 we had Emerald City PAX and Bumper Shoot. Bumper Shoot is basically a weekend of concerts from very old
Okay.
artists, and I was in a situation where if I were to go home now, I wouldn't have any time to sleep. I would have to go straight back. So I was like, why don't I put myself in both on a shift in both PAX and Bumper Shoot, and then I'll just sleep in between shifts. No, I wasn't able to do that. As soon as I got there, I was like, no, you're working right away because someone left or someone isn't doing their job right. And so
Wow.
I was awake for over 72 hours. I show up to a shift at PAX, scare the heck out of my manager. Like he was terrified that I was going to end up hurting myself. So he pulled me aside and he goes, "You're gonna sit at this table. You're gonna sleep, and I'm gonna pay you to sleep. Then you're gonna go home, and you're not allowed to work for a week."
Wow. That's crazy.
And also, but what made it very embarrassing is that I became the reason why the company developed a no over 40-hour policy.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think I've
You
ever
have to-
gone that long without sleep. That's crazy.
Yeah, you have to be attentive in a job like that, so I can imagine
Yeah.
you would need sleep.
I think the longest I've ever been is like 2 days of just not sleeping, or like 2 days awake. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Moving
thing
to
about...
a regional.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, you can go first.
Oh, yeah. The thing about sleep is that you can go quite a while without sleep. It's just that there's so many negative effects
Oh yeah.
that
Mhm.
that will stack up. Because like after the first 24 hours, yeah, it's very beneficial because it gives you a dopamine rush, and it actually increases your sex drive as well. So if you are ever wanting to have a lot of fun, stay awake for 24 hours. But after 48 hours, that's when things start to get really bad because your immune system shuts down. You get cranky. Um, After 52 hours, you're starting to, on average, that's when you're starting to dream while you're awake. You hallucinate. And then after an average of 80 hours or 4 days, that's when your body shuts down and you die.
That's crazy.
Yep.
When you pass out before that, though, I feel like.
Um, Depends because
I
sometimes
guess
you
if
can,
somebody's keeping you up or something.
because also you can be too tired to fall asleep.
Oh, gee.
I've had that. It sucks.
Yeah, there's one time we went to like a regional thing, and like it's like the superstition that I am. Like, like before I do like a big tournament, I'll play a deck
Mhm.
and be like, all right, this deck hates me. I'm playing a different one. So I was playing a deck. Was my favorite one, and like the entire first day, like all 8 rounds, just steamrolled, saw god pieces and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, the luck is insane, like it's working. So we went to the hotel, and I'm like, I'm staying up all night for day 2 because I made it to day 2. And then day 2, I got in, I got like 3rd place at the end of it, so it worked. But I was like, just so cranky and tired the next day. Like, why didn't you sleep? And I'm like, because the deck is still working right now. And I'm like, when you go to sleep, your luck resets when you go to bed. So I like stayed up for the 2 days, and they're like, really? Why didn't you sleep? I'm like, that's not true. I'm like, trust me, it's superstition. I wouldn't have made it if I went to bed. Now everything's only one day, thank God. Which, oof.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'm not sure if you saw if you've watched Amazing World of Gumball. There was like an episode where Darwin makes a point going, "Oh, you can't use up too much luck at once, or otherwise you'll have bad luck for the rest of for 24 hours because you'll have used up all
That's
your
how
good luck."
honestly I feel. I'll have a really good day, and then I'll take a nap, and I wake up, and the rest of it's shitty, or I'll have a shitty day, and then I wake up, and then the rest of it's like better. And I'm like, I swear, when you fall asleep, it like resets your luck.
Yeah. You can't help but wonder, maybe Darwin was right about that. Okay, so go ahead, guys. Keep flooding with questions. We can use all the questions we can get. In about a few minutes, though, I am going to actually pull up a document because there is a challenge I have for you guys.
A challenge.
Yep.
Oh no.
Let's see here. And as a matter of fact, let me actually pull it up. Just so it's ready. There we go. Okay, and then... Oh, I forgot to pin it. There we go.
Are you gonna embarrass us?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Add to our stories.
Yeah, then when anyone asks me that question, I can always be like, my most embarrassing moment was Feth's stream. Then I'll know. I'll have a story to tell.
Let's see here. Boom asks Zake, any dream pets? since Av already has a has a
Dream
Tegu.
pets.
I know one for you.
The turtle.
Turtles.
Turtles are cute. Yeah, a turtle would be cute.
Turtles.
Not really. I mean, I'm talking like obviously, if we're being realistic, like legal pets. Like if I could go out and buy one and take care of it right now. Or just anything in theory. Like if it was a world where anything was possible, it'd be cool to have a penguin. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
some people do actually. In Argentina, they have penguins. Like the penguins over there are like hot penguins, as I always call them. Like they just
tropical ones.
sunbathe and like live on the. It was always crazy to me because it's like you think they sweat their butts off, and also they can't skid on their like bellies anywhere. I don't know. Anyway, the turtles would be cool. Alligator would be cool. That's also just where I'm from. I like alligators.
Emotional support alligator.
Yeah, emotional support. I like it's something simple, but like I love German Shepherd and Rottweilers. So, like having one of those would be cute. But no cats. I hate cats.
Yeah. Cats are
I
okay.
hate cats.
Cats are okay in my opinion, but in my mind, the cat is the better pet, but the dog is the better friend.
Okay, but the dog, when I come home, it like wants to play, wants to love, it wants to like.
Yeah,
that's
better
why.
friend.
That's why
Cats,
he's a
like,
better
they,
friend.
Yeah, the cats they smell, they like annoy the hell out of you. You can't enjoy them because they'll scratch you and they're like cranky all the time. It's like when you buy a cat, that's like they own you.
That's
You
why.
don't own it.
That's
So,
why
like,
they're the better pet, because you got to
Yeah.
spend more time taking care of
I just like cats. They smell too. Cat boys are cool, but not cats.
them. All right, so Hazuki asks, funnest thing you've experienced VTubing?
Funnest thing I
Most
experienced.
fun.
I would just say just meeting people, like just collabing with people and meeting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say like if going down the terms of like fun, definitely when you collab with people, like our collabs with Mooney are like some of the most fun I
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
playing games online with
I'll
people.
Party night.
I'll tell you, last
Yeah.
night's collab stream that Mooney did, that was like the funniest thing I've ever seen in a while.
Man, I wish I could have watched it because he started so late and I threw him on, but I went to bed.
Yeah,
When was that? Oh, last night.
yeah, that was last night, like really
yeah,
late
it was
at
really
night.
late though.
He did a clap today, right?
Yeah, dude, he
I think.
I thought he did.
Yeah.
he only got
One of
3
my friends was.
he only got 3 hours of sleep last night.
Ooh,
I know
no
they
way.
stayed up super late.
Who did he collab with?
Rushby.
That's where he said. Oh, that's where he says Yoshibi, and then I have to kill him.
Well, it has a B in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it close enough?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, collabing and just meeting people. Like I met my friend Zephyr, which I've known forever. I'm starting to talk to him more, and like his friends. Like last night, they were on Discord. It was like 3 in the morning. I was like, "What are they doing?" And they were watching like the new episode. And it was fun to just like we were all just playing Zero and talking, and then like it's more fun just having that. So like just meeting cool people like you would never. Like he lives in like Middle America, so it's like I would never have met him normally. Like maybe one day
Yeah.
he comes over here. He wins the big thing, and I win a new thing, and we meet in New Jersey, and then we play
Yeah.
there, and then we both get top 8, and then we kiss. That's the plan. But like, that's the no. But he's like a cool dude, so it's like meeting people you wouldn't normally meet. Probably the most fun part.
Yeah, because like I live on the other side of the country. I live on the West Coast, so I wouldn't have met many of you guys.
California love.
Right.
Yeah, I got Seattle love.
Mhm.
But
Not unless you met Boom and then Boom introduced you to us.
Yeah, she
She lives over there.
Washington, right?
so yeah, so does
Yeah.
Rushby. Yep.
I could never live in California.
Yeah,
That's not California.
No, but like West Coast wise.
Oh, West Coast.
yeah, West Coast is going a bit downhill, in my opinion.
And it's just the weather. I hate it. I don't care what people say. The Florida heat is better than the California heat. It's a lie about the dry heat. It's a lie. I've been to California twice. I know it gets bloody and it's black because it's so polluted there, but also just the heat in general. People are like, oh, it's 90 outside, but it feels great because it's a dry heat. And I'm like, after 4 seconds of standing outside in the California sun, I'm sunburned. Florida, you have all that water in the way, so you don't get sunburned as easy. And then also when you get burnt, the water is like just healing your skin and like rubbing it naturally. Yes, the humidity sucks. I get it makes it feel hotter, but the humidity keeps your skin moisturized. So my skin's always moisturized. California, I'm literally a raisin after 4 seconds. And water's $6 for a bottle there. And you have to pay for the plastic. And I'm like, no.
Yeah. And like West Coast is also getting more expensive too. West Coast is more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're like that too over here now, though.
Yeah, and we got all the tourists coming here, hiking the prices up.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy. There's so much land though here that's like you can still live in though, so it's not awful. But yeah, I mean, like just I hated it at first, and I still hate it when I go to cons and stuff. But like, we never have to shovel snow. We only have hurricanes to worry about, which are like not a big deal because all the houses here are made from. Like, it's just a good place to live. Don't come here.
And growing up here, I mean, we're not. Yeah, I was like, growing up here, we're not afraid of like hurricanes and stuff. But if people come from places that don't have crazy storms,
I remember when Irma was coming. Or you can go.
Because like I'm. See, I might not like it here in Washington State, but I still call it my home because I've been here all my life, and
I mean that's how we feel.
Because I enjoy the people that I've met here.
There's always a thing about Florida where it's like Floridians will be like, God, I hate Florida. It's the worst state. I hate it. I hate it. I hate Florida. But if somebody from outside of Florida says something about Florida, you're like, whoa, chill the fuck out. You can't say that. Like, people love and hate their. But yeah, I mean.
Oh yeah.
No, see here in Washington State, if someone goes, "Hey, I hate if someone outside of Washington State goes, "I hate Washington State," we go, "Yeah, it's true." We go, "Yeah, it's true."
Yeah.
But you say anything bad about our sports teams, however, oh, there's a reckoning happening. Fuck the Seahawks. Fuck
Not
the Sounders.
Not a huge sports fan, so I don't know what our Florida sport demographic is.
Well, let's see. You have a lot of NFL teams. Well, actually, no.
Yeah, we're definitely biggest.
We also have all the like spring training.
Yeah.
Everyone comes down here for spring training. So like my family are huge Boston Red Sox fans, and they have their training stadium down here, and so they go crazy when they come down here.
Yeah, most people in Florida for baseball wise aren't even the Rays fans though. They just like everything else.
Yeah, like
always funny to me.
Yeah, because like you got, and also you got a bunch of headquarters too. You got the NFL headquarters in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
You got the WWE headquarters. I think also in Orlando or Tampa. I forgot which one. And MLS, I think surprisingly isn't in Florida, though they do like hosting a lot of events in Florida, especially Orlando, because they had the MLS is Back tournament there. Though it was kind of a bad choice, because every player was miserable in the heat.
Oh no.
Well, that's like
I can imagine.
I was gonna say that's why like a lot of like when other states come down here from like let's say Washington comes here or something, they like die after halfway into a football game because it's so hot.
They're not used to it.
They're like I literally can't breathe, but our people are like, all right, let's go, which is why we always win home games most of the time, because if you're from up north, you cannot breathe in the heat and humidity. It's so hard for them.
Yeah, and we have so many outdoor stadiums here, and I know some of them are trying to build like enclosed indoor ones, but they're like, why? When the weather's pretty much nice all year round, also, you might as well have it outside.
Also, again, it helps them. Like Miami uses it. Like it's humid and it's hot, and like their people can breathe. in the water and get air out of it. But they always win home games because someone from Ohio is like, what the hell? Like they literally cannot breathe. So it's like,
Yeah.
we're half amphibians down here. So
Like see, that's also part of the reason why Seattle has been in such high demand lately for big events, big sporting events, because yeah, it does rain a lot here, but fans want a challenge, and
Yeah, I get
also we have a very positive we have a very positive environment as far as spirit goes.
Mm.
And I mean, like we've been, uh, CenturyLink Field has been in the top 5 best NFL experiences for the past few years. And also, we might be hosting the World Cup in 2026.
That's cool.
Yeah, we just got to replace the turf with real grass because FIFA doesn't like turf.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Soccer is the one thing I
Yeah.
can't watch. I can't stand soccer. It bores me to tears.
Mm. I mean, I don't really watch any sports.
Yeah, I don't really either. But soccer is definitely like I can get along with like football and like I guess I can kind of watch it. Soccer is just it's awful.
And see, I'm a
Yeah.
diehard soccer fan. That's why I have.
I can't. I don't like that the game goes for like the 100 minutes and then they add time to the end of it for penalties, but they don't pause the clock, which would just be way easier with technology nowadays. And then also like it's just the flopping. I can't stand the flopping over and over and over again. Like in football, you can't flop. Like if you get trampled, it's like, oh, that sucks. Take them off, but then the guy in. But in soccer, it's like they get touched and they're like, oh god, and it's like, I don't want to watch this. And then nobody wins. Like it could be 0-0 and the game's over. I'm like, why did I come out?
Yeah. Let's see here.
So that's
So
also just an American thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see here. So I got a challenge for you guys.
Okay.
It's a little game called Air Raid Questions. I have a list of rapid fire questions, and we're gonna try to go through the list as quickly but clearly as possible.
Okay.
But let me
12.
Oops. Let me. Okay, so.
You had me worried, Feth. I thought we were gonna do like a couples quiz and I was gonna fail.
Yeah, it's gonna be who's more compatible with me, you or Zake.
Oh no.
Oh, the auto mod went off. Give me a second. Let's see.
Get
I
some
figured I can-
agua
I can-
here.
I could just pull up the stream here. I always forget that.
There we go. I don't know why the auto. Okay. Apparently, the auto mod didn't like kicking balls.
Oh, oh no. Just turn auto mod off.
Yeah.
That's why it's
Well,
more
I
hassle than it's worth sometimes.
Well, I keep it on just in case I do run into something that's over the line, because
Yeah.
I don't
That's fair.
want that appearing in my stream.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. So, Av, heads or tails?
Tails.
Flip a coin.
It's tails. It's tails.
Alrighty. So, which means you're gonna go first.
Oh yay. Oh yay.
Okay. So I have a list of 20 questions for you,
Okay.
and we're just going to see how fast we can go through it.
Okay.
And second. Okay. If you could talk in your sleep, what would you say?
I would laugh because my dad does that. in his
Okay.
sleep.
What is the first thing you do when you get up in the morning?
Use the bathroom.
All right. What is your favorite movie quote?
Yep. Ooh. They've got to build bypasses. It's so out of context, too.
What is your favorite joke?
I don't know. I don't think I'm very funny.
That's not high.
Okay.
That's not high thinking of yourself.
What would you do on Mars for fun?
Ooh. Drive a car really, really fast.
Good choice. If you could get yourself anything, what would you get?
Anything?
Anything.
Anything. A nice house.
All right.
I'm
Where-
practical.
Where is the worst place you could get stuck?
Probably in the middle of the ocean. I don't think I'd fare well with that.
Okay. Let's see here. What would you do with your 15 minutes of fame?
What do you mean by that? Like
If you were to go viral, if you were to go viral, what would you do with that fame?
talk about things I'm passionate about?
All right.
Yeah.
Where would you go if you were invisible?
Ooh. If I was invisible, I'd probably like sit on the stage of like my favorite band and just watch them and be invisible.
All right. What is your favorite flavor of Birdie Bot's every flavored beans?
Excuse me? Beans? Like
Jelly
jelly
beans.
beans?
Yeah.
You also
Ooh. I'll go with lemon.
Wait, there's flavor.
Yeah.
Beans?
Yep.
I
thought
had
they
a
all just
buttered
tasted
popcorn
bad.
flavored one once, and it was gross.
I thought they all just tasted bad. I didn't know there was different flavors.
Yeah, gotta go to the jelly bean store.
That's a thing.
Yep.
Yeah, just like the M&M store.
What is the one thing you own you wish you didn't?
I owned and I wish I didn't own it.
Yeah.
That's a strange question. I don't know. That's such a weird question. I don't know how to answer that.
Keep in mind, I have not looked at these questions ahead of time. So.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All right.
Wait, is Zake getting the same questions? Because he gets to
He's
think
gonna-
about them now.
He's gonna get different questions.
Okay.
I already forgot half of them, to be fair, anyway.
Describe your perfect kiss in 3 words.
Sopping wet.
Memorable Cute. Can I be cheesy?
All right.
Can I?
Yeah.
Zake.
Okay.
Cute.
What is your biggest addiction?
We don't like to talk about her
Um,
heroin addiction that much.
What am I addicted to?
Restaurants with the name Wood in it.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I feel like a safe one is just saying like being on my phone all the time.
All
Probably
right.
get off it more.
Boom says addicted
Yeah.
to Atlas. All right. Do you have a song that reminds you of a relationship? If so, what song?
Song. No.
Man.
You don't?
I'm gonna say no. I can't think of one now.
All right. How many books have you read so far this year?
This year, like completed?
Yeah.
0.
Okay. That's odd. Because I didn't know you like reading books. Weird books.
Yeah, I mean we read on stream, but I haven't like actually finished one.
All right. So
Yeah.
when? Okay. So fill in the blank. When I dance, I look like.
When I dance, I look like a wet noodle.
Okay.
Okay.
Who have you met that you wish you hadn't?
That's a weird question because I feel like anyone you meet influences your life, and you should never take that like back.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'd say I don't regret meeting anyone in my life.
Alrighty. If you were famous, what would you do? What would you do or be famous for?
Ooh, what would I be famous for? Can I be famous for being a crazy reptile lady?
Go for it.
I'll go for it.
What is the worst job you could have?
Worst job I could have.
Wendy's.
What was that?
I expected you to just say Wendy's right away.
Wendy's. I worked at a Wendy's for like 6 months and it was awful.
Oh yeah.
Nothing against Wendy's. I like Wendy's, but it was the Wendy's, like the store I was at was just bad and in a bad area. I'm trying to think of like a job that like is something that I personally like don't like, or I'm like this. Ooh, I would hate to be like a solicitor or something, like someone that has to like a call center job or like
Yeah.
bother people, because I hate bothering people. Yeah.
This isn't my question, but can I answer this one?
Sure.
'Cause I have one
Go
that like
for
I
it.
want to talk about. Have you ever seen those
Go
videos
for
of
it.
those dudes that just climb the tower for like 4 to 5 hours, just straight up like above the clouds? They have like the harnesses on and they have a little thing and they just clip it and then they climb. It's literally just like 5 hours of climbing a ladder into
Like
the sky.
some kind of like
and they go
electrical work up there.
Yeah, and they just change light bulbs like it's like big plane things. But like they're above all the clouds and you see planes going by them and stuff.
That's crazy.
Like they're that high up. Yeah, and they do that, and like everyone's like, you need to climb down, but sometimes they just bring parachutes and jump off.
Jeez.
Wow.
But they get paid like for every light bulb they change, they get paid like $70,000 or like some ridiculous number.
Yeah, because it's so dangerous.
Yeah, so you just do it one. Like I think it was like 30,000 for every light bulb. So some guys like I do it like 4 times a year and I'm set. Oop, got these.
Yeah. All right. And then Last question. What is your favorite TV channel?
Do people still watch TV channels?
Yeah, that's the other thing.
I really don't watch TV. If I had to like pick one off the top of my head, I would say like classic Animal Planet. Not what it is now, but like what it was like 15 years ago.
Alrighty. So you completed that in about 7 minutes.
I'll take it.
Alrighty.
I'm pretty indecisive. I'll take it.
Now, let me scroll down for Zake's. Alright. Alright, Zakey.
Let me get in the firm position. Alright, I'm ready.
Ready? Alright, and I'm waiting for the clock to reach a measurable time. And... okay. What is the thing you're most afraid of?
Oh god, spiders and needles
Alright.
and sharks. Actually, I like sharks. I'll take sharks.
If you could paint anything, what would you paint?
The I don't the chapel painting.
The Sistine Chapel,
Yeah, that I do it in my own room.
Alright.
JoJo themed.
Yeah.
What celebrity annoys you the most?
Oh god, I don't like Seth Rogen. I can't say I hate him. I don't like him. I hate Whoopi Goldberg. I can't even think of her name. She was in the Woman Ghostbusters one. She's like the bigger girl.
Uh-huh.
She drives me nuts too. I don't like a lot of celebrities.
What is the most interesting thing you have in your wallet?
My wallet?
Yeah, or purse.
Probably
Merce.
rock a pretty mean purse. Yeah. I have a thing that I guess it doesn't work anymore. I was gonna say my unlimited Disney entry pass. But, I have a JoJo thing in there.
Okay. What is the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
Oh god. Used to be a really big asshole back in the day. I don't know. That's a hard one. There's not really an answer to that one. I guess it's more of just like there's times where I'll just be like, "You're annoying," or "I don't like you because of this, this, and this," and I'll just say it.
Alrighty.
Or I'll just yeah.
If you could get a yacht, what would you call it?
The SS Jenny.
Jenny!
Jenny.
Okay. What is your lifelong dream?
To live, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'm not on a path to make a bunch of money, so I guess I can't really say money.
Okay.
But just to live a happy life, I guess. Friends, loved ones.
Alright.
I'm not too creative.
I'll make one for you. Be with Av.
Yeah. Well, that's part of the friends and family and loved ones.
Alright. If you could talk to the president, what would you talk about?
Old cars. because Joe Biden had the greatest ad ever, as like I've ever seen a president do. And he literally rolls up in this like 1960s like Ford Mustang. He goes, "I love old cars. Do you love old cars?" And it was like, and then it was like, "Vote for Biden for president." And I was like, "That's the greatest ad ever." There's no slander. He didn't say anything about what he would do. He just rolled up and went, "I like old cars."
Yeah, that's why.
Vote for me.
That's why I like Biden, because he's just has a great sense of humor.
I don't even care for that. Yeah, I'm like, it's just. Yeah, I was just like, that's an ad that I watched. Like, apparently he likes old cars.
All right. All right. Have you ever tried to do something you know you would be really bad at? And if you have, what was it?
Dancing.
Dancing?
Yeah. I can't dance. I can like Napoleon Dynamite dance, and that's it.
Okay.
I can rave because that's just jumping. But yeah, I cannot dance. I mean, I'm sure if I practiced, I could, but like, no.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10, how cool are you? Or how cool are you?
69 out of 10.
Nice. What is the best advantage to being really tall?
It makes me feel special when people are like, "Can you grab this for me?" And it also makes me feel strong because like I'll grab something like, "Oh my god, I couldn't have done that without you." I used to work at a Publix, which is like a big grocery store in like Florida, and there would always be a bunch of old ladies in the deli, and they're like, "I need Hunter. Where's Hunter?" And they like freak out. And then, oh, by the way, name's Spurt, but whatever. I'd be like, "Where is he?" So they would call me, and then I would reach like this big thing on the top shelf because they're like 4'9", and they'd be like, "You're my hero," and I'm like, "Thank you."
All right. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning?
Literally 2 minutes. I like set my alarm for like 6:10, and I have to be out of the door at like 6:15. I just like slip jeans on and a shirt and go.
All right.
Like I do like a big prep day where like there'll be one day where I'll just be like, all right, this is the day I shave, get clean, do everything. That's like a weekend day, and the rest of the week I just go.
All right. What is the one thing you have always wanted to do?
Be rich, I guess. Travel would be the big one. Just travel the world. Again, I'm a big history person, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. All right. What TV sitcom family would you be a member of?
Ooh, like which one would I fit in with?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch too many sitcoms. That one I can't answer. I don't really watch any sitcoms.
All right.
Or would want to, and the ones I do watch, I would want to be a part of.
Okay. Let's see here.
Beverly Hillbillies. They have money.
What store do you shop at the most?
I mean, like, I guess number-wise, it'd be like a gas station, but I'm trying to think of like solid actual store. A card game shop, probably.
There we go. Let's see here. What new technology will transform the future?
Oh God. Drones. I think so much stuff's gonna be drones. Delivery, like ways to like rescue people, stuff like that. That or I guess phones are already kind of there. VR when you're old, right? Like I just want to live like another like 60 years. So like 40 years from now, they have like Sword Art Online. So like if I'm just old, I'm like just able to be an anime boy.
Yeah.
Put on like a morph suit that just has like sensors all over it, so somebody like touches you, like you're like they can just like feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's already that. It's just not out on the market yet.
They're like haptic suits.
Yeah.
Yeah, they use like electricity and stuff, right? Yeah.
Alrighty. What supply in your house is running low?
What supply in my house is running low? Oh man, I just went grocery shopping yesterday. Caffeine sources. That- I love caffeine too much.
If you could be any nationality, what would you be?
German. 100%, dude.
Alrighty.
They eat beer.
They eat
Or
beer.
they drink beer and they eat. Yeah, they drink beer and they eat meat and cheese. And just cheese everything. It's like they have the greatest food ever. Beer, meat, and cheese. Like, yep. And chocolate. Oh yeah, German or Swiss. Not any other one.
What is the most delightful word you can think of?
Pristine.
Okay.
No, delightful. That'd be more like soft, right?
Maybe. Last question.
Sanctuary. Good one. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah. What is your least favorite beverage?
Coffee, anything. I absolutely despise any sort of coffee, and I don't understand how anybody drinks it.
So you completed that in about 8 minutes.
Oh yeah.
So Av was slightly faster.
Ooh.
I
Alrighty.
ran too much.
Well, yeah. Let me close that window. There we go. And yeah. So that was air raid questions. Now we move on to another thing. Do you guys have questions for me?
Ooh.
Mm,
I asked you a question already.
Sure,
Um,
I can think of one. I'm sure I can think of one. You just give me a second. Let me go deep into my brain.
And thank you, Boo.
Model-wise, you were saying at one point that you were thinking about doing like a model. Would you want to do a 2D or a 3D? You said 2D, right? I think you already answered
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah, I want to do a 2D. Basically, I already have the reference, and like, so I'm pretty sure you guys do it too. I have lore for the character that I want, which he he grew up during World War II. He is about like in his teens by the time a few years after World War II, and he's also a psychic. He has a psychic ability called psychometry, where by touch or focus you learn everything about the object.
That's cool. That's like one of the things I really love about VTubers and all of this is everyone can create a character that's super unique and like put
All the lore,
whatever kind of
yeah.
story behind it. Yeah, you can make whatever kind of story up. You could have whatever kind of design elements you want in a character. I think that's really cool.
Yeah. And thank you, Boom and Hazuki. Yeah. If you guys have rapid fire questions you want me to ask others in the future, go ahead and send them to me on Twitter. But right now, so either you can continue asking me questions or you can give us topics to talk about, because we're basically at a point where we just either have them ask me questions or we bullshit.
Any kind of topics we want to talk about?
Well, let's see. Av, you like Need for Speed. What's your favorite Need for Speed?
I do. Ooh. So I haven't really played a lot of games, I don't think. When I was a kid, I played Need for Speed Hot Pursuit all the time on like the original PlayStation. That was like my starter Need for Speed. And then, like when I was like an older child, I want to say like you know, like middle school, like teenager, I really didn't play a lot of games at all. I didn't play much at all until like end of high school age, and trying to even think what Need for Speed was around then, like which game. I'm a person that has a horrible memory sometimes.
There was the run. There was the race. Most Wanted reboot.
Most Wanted had to be the most popular one, I think, growing up.
Yeah.
Like, everyone always played.
It's like one of those things, like as a kid, I never think about it. I'm just like, I'm playing a Need for Speed game. I don't think about the name of the game. I'm just like, yeah, I got this Need for Speed game. Like,
one Need for
I
Speed.
can't remember it because I never like called it by that.
Yeah. One Need for Speed game, in my opinion, never got the hype it deserved. Was Undercover.
That one sounds familiar, yeah.
It sounds familiar, but like I said, I don't know.
It's basically you're like this undercover FBI agent that is doing a sting operation on the race on the underground racing.
There used to be this game series that I loved that was on the PSP, and they stopped making them. They only made 2. It was called Hot Pursuit, and absolutely fun. Like, I love those games to death. And you would start off as a cop, and you would like chase after the bad guys, and you had to shoot out like tires on them and do little like quick time events and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, as your car was getting, you could jump to another car and like hijack it, like take over a villain's car and start like doing.
Wow.
That. And it was like just a lot of like jumping over cars. It's such a good game. It's called Hot Pursuit. I loved it, and they just stopped making it. I don't know what happened with the company. But then, like, if they made another one of those games, I would like cry because those games were such like there was so much replay, and it was so cool when you're a kid.
Yeah.
I've had the PS Vita, but I've never had the PSP.
Yeah, there's a lot of old games. Like there's some games I want to play, but like I want to wait till I get more of a following to play. There's a game called Lock's Quest that was on the DS, which is like nobody knew about, and it even remade the game for Steam, and they're like the best game that nobody played or knew about. And like it has like a really big like cult following to it, but it's probably my favorite DS game, that and World Ends With You. But like that's something I can't play until I get like a consistent following, or else like I'll just be there with myself.
Did you just
but,
say
like,
that?
I have a lot of games that like when I
Did you just say The World Ends With You?
what? Yeah, that was like
that's a good one.
Yeah, that game, Nier Automata. I like Destiny. Those are like my big ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, World Ends is that and like Lock's Quest. It's called Lock's Quest. It was like you build like little tower walls, and it's so. I'll play it one day. It's just it's always sucks when you stream to like yourself, and you're like, okay. But like I'll play like Vanguard, which I'm enjoying a lot too. But like I'll play it, and I'll have like a lot more people, so it's like okay.
Yeah. So I have noticed that you do take a liking to TCGs. Vanguard is obviously your favorite.
Hobby.
Vanguard is obviously your favorite. Was there any other TCGs that you got into before Vanguard?
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! When I was a kid, I was obsessed with. I collected Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Was always like the number one. I think playing Pokemon was more of a collection thing. Actually, I started playing competitive, quote unquote, Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Vanguard. And I just got tired of the game. They would always hit decks that were good, and they would always hit cards, and it was just too expensive. You had to spend like $800 on a deck that got hit.
Yep.
So somebody had a bunch of Vanguard bulk, like comments and stuff, and like just from a few different sets. And I'm like, what is this game? Like I remember on YouTube, there's like Vanguard episode 1. the hell is this? And I watched it. I'm like, oh, this is really good. I like it. And then I like, this is cool. And then I stopped, and then I rewatched it a few months later, and I'm like, this is awesome. So I saw a bunch of guys at the shop, and they handed me a bunch of bulk from a bunch of different clans. I was like, this is so cool. I love the art. Everything, every card's a full art. This is awesome. And that got me. And I used to like a clan called Aqua Force, which has really got like into it. Because before that, I just bought a bunch of random stuff and like played Child X. And I was like a free win kid in tournament. But there's a thing we call Aqua Force, where they're all sailors and like stuff like that. And those are the cool. But like, yeah. But I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh player, and I would never play Yu-Gi-Oh again. I tried it again during COVID because I was just bored, and I was like, all right, I want to just go play something, because there's one shop near us that played Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm like, nope, this game sucks. It's too expensive, not good.
Well, hey, I play Duel Monsters VR, which is Yu-Gi-Oh VR. So if you ever want
I saw somebody. Yeah, I would want to do that at some point, because I saw people playing it and it looks fun, because it's like all OG cards.
yeah,
and they, like,
old
summon the animations and stuff.
OG cards, OG rules. The newest card you'll ever see is 4th generation XZ monsters.
Is that a game on its own, or is that
it's
VR chat?
it's its own thing.
Okay, so you just buy the game on like the Oculus store?
It's free.
Oh, it's free? Okay.
Yeah.
So when you build a deck out of cards or something? Or
actually, no. So the way it works is you go into, so you got to download it from its own website, and your virus alarm will go off, but I promise you it's safe, because I have it on my computer and I've had no issues. And just like, if it does go off, just like make the file an exception or something.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then so you create an account, and you have your Oculus plugged in. Your Oculus will detect it, and then it will open up. You'll be able to be in VR. It is very buggy though, because only 4 people are working on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So
that'd be something cool to like stream with people for fun.
Yeah, because I play that every now and then. And so you start off with structure decks. You start off with a Yugi deck, Joey deck, and I think my deck. And then the way it works is you earn more cards by dueling and by logging in.
So can you duel random people too, technically?
Yeah. Yeah. You hang out in the lobby, and if you see someone and go, hey, you want to duel? Sure, I'll duel. And then you just set up a room.
Are you just Yu-Gi-Oh avatars, I imagine?
Oh no, they actually added a bunch of avatars. They've added a thing, a wall where you can change your head, your body, your legs.
Oh, cool.
It's just going to take a while to get used to, because the game, like I said, is very buggy and
buggy. Yeah, you have to send me how to do that, because I'm very curious to try that.
Yeah, it's fun. You won't be able to create your own custom decks for a while, because you got to spend quite a bit of time grinding. But I still have a ton of fun just playing with the structure decks. All right. So, anyways, let's see here. Oh, and by the way, welcome back, Mooney. He says
Welcome back, Mooney.
Yeah, he says Hot Pursuit was amazing.
Yeah.
Alright, so we are about an hour and 45 minutes into it. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to call it?
I mean, I can't really think of anything really else, so it's up to you.
Chat, do you guys have anything you want us to talk about?
Yu-Gi-Oh thing.
Yeah. I'll give you about um, like 90 seconds to
Yeah.
give us a topic, and then if we not, we'll just call it
That'd be
there.
a fun thing. That'd be a fun thing to stream too. I could do that, like stream the Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yeah.
like the VR.
Yeah.
So I gotta find out however you get the little chat for your stream, like
I
up so
could
you can
show
see
you.
while you're playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can show you.
Hozuki
I'm
goes.
curious. I might try to do.
Everyone's going. No sleep, brain can't think.
Yeah.
But yeah. So go on.
Oh, I was gonna say I might try to do like a VR chat stream. I was trying to watch other people on Twitch and like see what they did in VR chat. A lot of them just kind of do like just chatting streams, but in VR. So it's just like them chatting with their chat in VR.
It's kind of like
I
what
think
we're
that's
doing
kind of neat.
a little bit.
Yeah. Or like they'll take them around to different worlds just to like show them and like hang out in this spot. Or a lot of them do like weird, just like dancing streams where they just dance, but that's like a full body tracking thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a full body tracking. You don't need
That's crazy.
you don't need a Vive for that. It is you do have to buy from the Vive company, because that's the only company that has full body tracking right now. But it's it's Oculus compatible, so you can use that.
That's interesting.
And,
I thought that was really cool because I'm like, they're dancing, but like it looks really good. I was like, it must be body tracking.
Yeah. Body tracking, however, can be very complicated because you got more wires to deal with. And,
Right.
And also it's very expensive. I can't even afford it yet.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah, I want to try like a VR chat stream. I think that might be fun just to try it out. There's some people that are like solely VR chat streamers.
See, what I typically do on when I'm not doing the podcast, if I'm doing a VR chat stream, I'm just like, goofing off. Occasionally I'll look to the chat, but like it's just me goofing off, having fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Boom asked, what is a hobby you want to try to get into?
Ooh. I am a person of many hobbies. I feel like I pick up hobbies all the time. If I were to say like another hobby I'd like to get into, I would love to have time to make more like physical art. Like I've been doing digital art, but I'd love to do like actual physical art again, whether it's like painting or making things. Yeah.
All right.
I'm a very creative person.
I'd like to learn to make more of my costumes. Like sewing
I need to teach you how to sew.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's like black magic. That and wigs.
Yeah, I'll teach you the sewing part. Wigs, it's okay.
So yeah, I want to actually learn how to play guitar, acoustic guitar.
Ooh.
I know.
I would love to learn how to play the drums.
Yeah, I know how to play violin.
Yeah.
I practice vocals every now and then.
I played drums in middle school and high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a few years.
I played
fun.
bass clarinet. The thing was as big as me. No, a bass clarinet.
Oh, jeez.
Different. Bigger.
Yeah. Let's see here. Because see, right now the hobbies I got are streaming, ghost hunting, story writing, and gaming.
It's a good amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have like streaming, costume making, digital art lately. My reptiles I consider a hobby because they're a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zake.
Yeah.
Hobbies that you want to get into?
Do you have any hobbies?
Oh, just the sewing and the wig,
All right.
pretty much. Like the two ones. Is it ghost hunting?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. See, ghost hunting is not as intense as people think it is, because people,
Yeah.
when they hear ghost hunting, they immediately think,
TV.
oh, Ghost Adventures or Phasmophobia. No, it's nothing like that.
Yeah.
It requires a lot of patience,
I'm sure.
because there will be times where like you won't get anything, but when you do get something, it gets your blood pumping. Yeah, so we're about ready to hit the 2-hour mark. Do you guys have any
Perfect.
closing remarks?
Not that I can think of. Just thank you anyone who stopped by and watched us talk about a little bit about ourselves or got to learn more about us that's been curious.
Yeah. It's
Mooney, are
definitely a
you
cool experience.
Mooney? Are you still in the chat? Go ahead and keep going.
Oh yeah, it's a very cool experience, and it was cool being able to do it in a virtual world like this, because it's a way different feeling than just like talking.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like
Yeah.
we're sitting here with each other and we're just talking and hanging out and doing an interview. It's very cool.
See, that's why I wanted to do VR chat for the podcast, because
Mhm.
I don't know about you, but when it comes to me and talking to people, I prefer face to face. And
Yeah.
and I consider VR chat equivalent to face to face.
Yeah, and it's more personal, right? I
Yeah.
can't get distracted by anything because I'm here in the space. I can't look at my phone and like
Yeah.
veer
Yeah.
off or get off topic. Yeah.
I was like,
I do wish like I do wish like in an interview setting, especially when you're talking about yourselves, I do wish I could use like a model that looked like myself, because obviously like when I stream I don't look like this. I look
Yeah.
like my model. So it's like someone that comes across my stream, they're not going to be like, "Oh, that's that girl from that interview I saw," because I don't look the same, but
yeah.
it's still cool. Still very cool.
Yeah. The because the thing with models here in VR chat is, too late, Av. I already memed you in the Discord, according to Hazuki.
Oh no, I've been memed. Oh no, I'll have to look later.
Yeah. Yeah, like when it comes to VR chat and models, yeah, they're very complicated in my opinion, but when you're able to get yourself or something that's basically you in here, it gets it just changes everything, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
once you the downside to having your own avatar is that you gotta, like, you know, turn off your cloning ability, because
Yeah, you gotta make sure other people don't take it because that's yours. And
and the people that like, if you're ever using a different avatar that you're okay with being copied, it's like, oh no, I can't copy it, and like you gotta like constantly remember to turn it back on if you allow them to clone that specific avatar.
Yeah, I wish you could do it like specific, like make it so that this one avatar no one can clone. That would be nice.
Yeah, like well, like I said, like I told you last night, there's a bunch of ways to prevent others or protect your avatar, so that way it's not used by others. It's like, if you put a notice in the avatar description of your upload,
Right.
you can like say, hey, this is copyright protected, so I reserve all rights, and if you're caught using it, without my permission, then you could get your account banned.
Right, put that
'Cause-
disclaimer there.
Yeah, because people have gotten banned for using copywritten avatars here
Mhm.
in VR chat, and it happens a
Oh, I'm
lot
sure, yeah.
because people think it's okay to steal work.
Hmm.
And because
Yeah, I think I might
I almost got
I
in
might
trouble
try to
with
get
that.
like a commission one. Oh no.
Yeah, I almost got in trouble with that because I was using an avatar that I didn't know was copywritten. And so
Oh.
the actual artist came to me and was like, could you delete that because that's actually mine? And I go, oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know. Okay.
Well, I get if maybe like you don't know, and it's nice that the artist came to you and said like, hey, can you not?
Yeah.
Because you obviously didn't know. Yeah.
Oh, and hi, Rushby. We're just about wrapping things up.
No.
Yeah. So again, do you guys want to plug yourselves or anything before we end?
Sure. You can watch me over at Twitch on twitch.tv/Avendaria, and then Twitter's the same thing except it's Avendaria and then like a little underscore because Avendaria was taken. That's pretty much my platforms, I guess. That.
Same thing. Zake Senpai, Twitch, same Twitter. Yeah, welcome to check.
Stream Element Spot has been linking their Stream Element.
Oh, perfect.
Stream Element Spot has been linking their Twitch channels throughout the entire stream. So go ahead and click on that link if you haven't already, and you're new around here.
Cool.
And I'm gonna go ahead and give
This
each of
was
you
a
a
really
shout out.
cool experience.
Yeah, I'm gonna give each of you a shout out since I don't think Mooney is in the chat. I think he might be asleep.
Yeah, he needs that sleep.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv. You're gonna give me a high five. Do it. Thanks.
Okay, so SO. Fun there. Yeah. Oh, thank you,
Put him
Boom.
up. Put him up. No. Put him up.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, it's a room clip.
I don't like it.
Room VR.
Oh no.
Sit back now.
I hear bugs. I'm not looking though. I hear bugs.
What was I doing in
I hear
there?
bugs, I'm not looking.
Bugs.
That was a cool game.
They're coming out of there. I can't move.
They're
I
holster
don't
those
like
suckers.
it. No, I don't like it. I'm not looking.
No, you're looking
I don't
at
like it. I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it.
You're freaking out over thunder and bugs.
Check out.
That's because
Zake,
it's scary in VR.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
All right, and then
I don't like it.
SO.
Oh no,
Zake.
Zake, what kind of clip are you gonna get?
Hold on.
Can you stop coming on me for 2 seconds?
I don't like it.
Yeah, I think that,
So my
Keep your
mom?
eyes open. No, my eyes are
that
closed
clips
the
get
whole
deleted
time. I
over
just need to see
time,
what
though, don't
happened.
they? I think that one might be gone.
No,
they stay
no, they're
forever
permanent.
unless you delete them. Yeah.
Right. Oh, I almost said senpai. It's senpai.
So,
Stop pointing at your fingers.
Been knowing you. Did you know that strawberries are not a fruit?
Did you know that strawberries are not a fruit?
How are they not a fruit? Why are they not a fruit? They're a berry.
What?
Oh.
That's the clip.
Oh.
yeah, that's another one.
Hey, at least it wasn't that one.
I don't know why that's the one. It's so weird.
It's okay. The more clips you get, the more watered down it'll be, and you won't get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Sometimes clips will come up, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's
So-
fun.
Yeah.
So, and just a reminder, the not in the near future, but in the distant future, all these podcast episodes are going to eventually end up on Spotify. So,
Ooh.
I will announce it on Twitter whenever that happens. So,
Cool.
yeah, just keep an eye out for that. As always, keep flapping those wings, everybody.